My experience at SADC Research Centre, it's been interesting. There's been obviously I've had to do a lot of sort of adapting because the research environment is sort of different to the work that I'm used to, the type of work that I'm used to, coming from a legal background. But I'd say the level of support has made that transition that much easier, and has enabled me to actually grow from a person who has an almost solely legal background or solely legal sort of expertise to a person who has more holistic expertise related to socioeconomic research and legal research skills. So I think that the level of support and the mentorship and guidance that we receive here has allowed me to actually, to a lesser extent struggle, to struggle to as less an extent as I would have if I didn't, have that support. So it's been good.
Okay.
And I'll probably have to start by outlining my career aspirations, and the thing that I really want to get into is policy design and development and legislative drafting. So research is a really huge component of policy, particularly because before you actually write that policy document, a great deal of research goes into it. So it's been good for me to work in this four-step here, because I'm able to actually understand what's happening on the ground and use what's happening on the ground to actually inform my reasons for actually drafting that policy, or my ability to draft that policy. So it's just that it's giving me that understanding of the processes that are involved and actually finding out the issues that the policy is meant to tackle. So
okay.
Is actually similar. It alludes to the previous question of why I chose a research environment and what my career aspirations are. So essentially, my legal background allows me to draft with accuracy, and a research environment actually allows me a first-hand sort of experience or first-hand engagement with the issues. Seeing what's involved and understanding, what's happening, so that you can use what's involved, or you can use your understanding to actually, write out a document or an instrument that can effect change. So yeah, that's where I see the link. In my time here, I've been exposed to quite a bit, but the thing that I've really sort of taken on, and maybe it's because it's the most recent thing, it's sex worker legislative reform. It's been interesting just because it's an issue that everybody has an opinion on, and it's a very touchy subject. So it's been really interesting for me to actually not think of it in terms of like the whole morality issue, but to actually give practical considerations to potentially finding solutions for it. And I mean, it's been good because it's very easy to get drawn into the morality argument, but my time here has allowed me to actually engage on a much advanced level with it and the issues that are involved in the possibility of reforming our legislation around sex workers. So it's something that I would really want to take forward even beyond my time here at SADC Research Centre, and hopefully produce my own output and maybe get a paper published around the issue.